Hey there! Did you know that simply washing certain areas of your body could actually help you live longer? Sounds crazy, right? But stick with me. This might be the most important hygiene lesson you ever learn. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this just another video telling me to eat healthy and exercise? Nope. This isn't about drastic lifestyle changes. It's about something simple that you can start doing right now. Washing 4 specific areas of your body that most people completely neglect. And if you're thinking, I already wash everything, think again. Studies show that missing these areas can increase the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, strokes, and diabetes. In fact, researchers at the University of California found that proper hygiene in these key areas significantly reduces health risks. This isn't just about looking clean. It's about staying healthy and adding years to your life. The truth is, these 4 areas are essential for preventing bacteria buildup, infections, and even long-term health issues. So what are they? Well, I'll reveal them in just a moment. But first, let me ask, how often have you heard someone say, if I had known this earlier, I would have done things differently? This is one of those moments. This is just basic hygiene. All right, let's clear something up. You might be thinking, this is just basic hygiene, right? I already wash my body. But here's the thing. What I'm about to share isn't your usual wash your hands or scrub behind your ears advice. It's something much more specific, and that's exactly why most people overlook it. I'm not here to tell you to wash your face more or remind you to use soap after the bathroom. We all know that. But there are 4 key areas of your body that, if neglected, could lead to serious health problems, and most people have no idea. Take Michael, for example. He was a busy guy who thought he had good hygiene, but over time, he felt constantly run down, and his skin became irritated. A checkup revealed that neglecting certain areas of hygiene was affecting his immune system. Once he made small changes, his energy levels improved, and he avoided a major health scare. This isn't just about feeling fresh. It's about long-term health. The areas I'm going to reveal have a direct impact on your immune system, skin health, and even internal organs. If washed correctly and regularly, you're doing your body a massive favor. But here's the catch. Most people don't even think about them. When was the last time you actually considered whether you were washing the right areas properly? Most people rush through their routine, missing crucial spots. And that's a problem. Studies show that neglecting certain areas can lead to chronic skin conditions like eczema and even increase the risk of infections. A 2018 study found that regular washing of specific areas significantly reduced skin irritation and inflammation, preventing long-term health issues. So this isn't just about basic hygiene, it's about improving your overall well-being. You might still think, I already wash everything. But I promise, by the end of this video, you'll realize these areas need more than just a quick scrub. You'll feel the difference once you know what they are and how to clean them properly. These areas aren't that important. Now you might be thinking, okay, maybe I've missed a few spots in my hygiene routine. But are they really that important? Well, I hate to break it to you. Yes, they are. Neglecting these areas can have a serious impact on your health and longevity. There's a common myth that certain parts of the body don't contribute much to long-term health. Take feet, for example. Some people assume they don't need extra care, but neglecting them can lead to infections, odor, and circulatory problems. Just like that, there are overlooked areas on your body that, if ignored, can lead to bigger health issues down the road. Let me tell you about my friend Rachel. She's a nurse and follows a strict hygiene routine, always washing her hands, face, and body. But during a routine checkup, her doctor pointed out that her fatigue, skin issues, and even lower back pain were linked to poor hygiene in a specific area, her lower back. She never thought it was important, but over time, bacteria and irritation had built up, affecting her health. When she started properly washing and caring for the area, her energy levels improved, her skin cleared up, and her back pain disappeared. This highlights a key point. Certain neglected areas of your body can accumulate bacteria, irritants, and even cause inflammation. Studies, including one from the Mayo Clinic, show that chronic infections or poor hygiene in overlooked spots can weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to illness and slowing down recovery. This isn't just about feeling clean, it's about optimizing your health. And here's the thing, these hygiene issues aren't just distant concerns, they're affecting you right now. Maybe you're dealing with unexplained fatigue, skin, irritation, or minor infections, and the cause could be as simple as improper hygiene in these crucial areas. So, do you really want to risk long-term health issues just because of a few neglected spots? Probably not. Once you start paying attention to these areas, you'll notice an immediate improvement in how you feel. It's like flipping a switch. The 4 areas you need to wash regularly, and why they matter. Now let's get into the 4 areas you need to wash regularly for a longer, healthier life. These aren't just the basics like your hands or face. These are often overlooked areas that make a huge difference. Your armpits, feet, groin, and belly button. First, armpits, a hot spot for bacteria and odor. Neglecting them can lead to infections and skin irritation. My friend Steve learned this the hard way. He used to do a quick rinse but developed a painful rash. His doctor explained that proper washing prevents bacterial buildup. And once Steve improved his hygiene, the rash disappeared. Next, feet. And no, just letting water run over them in the shower isn't enough. You need to scrub between your toes and dry them thoroughly. My cousin Laura struggled with chronic foot odor, only to learn that bacteria thrive in moist areas. Once she started washing properly and using antibacterial soap, the odor vanished, and she avoided fungal infections like athlete's foot. Then, the groin area, one of the most sweat-prone parts of your body. My client Mark didn't pay much attention to it after gym workouts, leading to irritation and infections like jock itch. Once he adopted a better hygiene routine, the discomfort disappeared, and he felt much better overall. Finally, the belly button, a prime breeding ground for bacteria. My friend Jenny experienced mysterious irritation, only to discover she wasn't cleaning her belly button properly. A simple wash with soap and a cotton swab solved the issue, improving her skin health. Ignoring these areas can lead to serious health issues, but by giving them proper attention, you'll feel cleaner, healthier, and more comfortable every day. What happens if you skip now? That we know the key areas to wash, let's talk about the impact of neglecting them. Skipping proper hygiene in these spots doesn't just lead to bad odor. It creates a breeding ground for bacteria, fungi, and infections that can affect your skin, immune system, and even mental health. Take my buddy Kevin, a marathon runner who didn't prioritize foot hygiene after training. He thought rinsing his feet was enough, but over time, he developed chronic athlete's foot. The infection spread, causing pain and swelling. His doctor explained that proper washing and drying could have easily prevented months of treatment. Neglecting hygiene in areas like the groin and belly button can lead to serious skin infections. A minor irritation can turn into eczema, fungal infections, or even more severe health issues. It's not just about being clean, it's about avoiding long-term complications. And let's not forget the effect on confidence. Poor hygiene doesn't just cause discomfort. It can impact your self-esteem, relationships, and even your job. I've been there. Dealing with body odor due to neglected hygiene affected my social interactions and confidence. The bottom line? Proper hygiene isn't just a small detail. It's essential for overall well-being. By consistently washing these areas, you're not just preventing infections, but also boosting your confidence, comfort, and long-term health. Take care of your body and it will take care of you. The science behind why these areas need to be cleaned regularly. You might be wondering, why are these areas so important to clean? What's the science behind it? Our bodies host millions of bacteria, and while most are harmless, some can cause infections if left unchecked. Your armpits, feet, groin, and belly button are particularly vulnerable because they're warm, moist, and prone to sweat buildup, perfect conditions for bacteria and fungi to thrive. Here's why each area matters. Armpits, packed with sweat glands, this area becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. Neglecting it leads to body odor and, in some cases, infections. Feet. Constantly exposed to sweat and enclosed in shoes, feet are prone to fungal infections. Proper washing and drying help prevent athletes' foot and odor. Frowns. A high moisture area with constant friction, making it susceptible to irritation, rashes, and fungal infections like jock itch. Belly button. Often overlooked, but a hotspot for bacteria and fungi buildup. If not cleaned properly, it can lead to infections. The science behind this. Maintaining a balance of bacteria is key to preventing infections. Neglecting these areas can lead to skin conditions, unpleasant odors, and even long-term health problems. By making hygiene a priority, you're not just preventing infections, you're boosting your overall health, confidence, and longevity. Your body is a finely tuned machine. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. How to properly clean these areas for maximum health benefits. Now that we know why hygiene matters, let's talk about how to clean these areas properly. Armpits. A quick rinse isn't enough. Use antibacterial soap to eliminate odor-causing bacteria. After washing, dry thoroughly to prevent bacterial growth. My friend Alex struggled with body odor until he improved his routine. Within a week, the issue was gone. Feet. Don't just rinse, scrub well, especially between the toes where fungi thrive. Dry completely and use antifungal powder if needed. My runner friend Rachel dealt with athlete's foot until she started drying properly. Problem solved. Groin. Use mild soap, rinse well, and keep the area dry. Sweat and friction can lead to irritation and infections. My co-worker Jake had recurring rashes until he switched to a gentler soap and started using moisture-wicking powder. Belly button. Clean gently with a soft cloth or cotton swab to remove dirt and sweat buildup. Neglecting it can lead to infections. When should you wash these areas? Knowing how to wash these areas is crucial, but when should you do it? Feet. If you work out or spend long hours on your feet, wash them daily. After workouts, clean them thoroughly and dry between your toes. Sweat and moisture can lead to fungal infections. My friend Mark neglected washing his feet after evening runs and ended up with a persistent infection. Now he always washes and dries them properly. Armpits. Wash them every day, no exceptions. Sweat and bacteria build up quickly, leading to odor. My friend Ryan used to rely on deodorant instead of washing properly. But by midday, the odor was noticeable. Once he started a proper cleansing routine, his body odor vanished. Groin area. Wash after workouts or excessive sweating. You don't need to scrub harshly, but cleaning and drying this area is essential to prevent irritation and bacterial growth, especially if you wear tight clothing or sit for long periods. Belly button. This spot doesn't need daily washing, but cleaning it every couple of days prevents dirt and bacteria buildup. A gentle wipe with a cloth or cotton swab while showering is enough to avoid infections. By keeping up with these simple hygiene habits, you'll stay fresh, odor-free, and comfortable throughout the day. What to avoid while cleaning these areas? Harsh soaps. Avoid strong chemical-laden soaps. They can strip your skin of its natural oils, leading to irritation. Opt for gentle antibacterial soaps like tea tree oil or fragrance-free options for sensitive areas such as your armpits, groin, and feet. A friend, Sarah, once used a scented soap that caused rashes on her armpits and dry, cracked feet. Switching to a milder soap resolved the issues quickly. Scrubbing. Too hard. While it's essential to clean these areas thoroughly, scrubbing too aggressively can cause damage, especially in sensitive areas like the groin and belly button. My colleague Mike learned this the hard way. He scrubbed too hard, leading to painful chafing. The key is to be gentle but thorough to avoid skin irritation. Skipping. Drying. After washing, always dry these areas completely. Moisture left behind encourages bacteria and fungal growth. I learned this lesson after failing to dry my feet properly. post-workout, leading to a persistent fungal infection. Drying thoroughly is crucial, especially after exercise or when moisture is present. Takeaway. To maintain good hygiene and avoid irritation, use gentle soaps, scrub gently, and always dry thoroughly. These simple steps can make a huge difference in your skin health and comfort. The long-term benefits of keeping these areas clean now. Let's talk about the long-term benefits of keeping these areas clean. You've heard why it's important, but what does it actually do for you in the long run? First off, it's all about avoiding chronic infections. If you regularly clean these key areas, you're drastically lowering the chance of developing things like athlete's foot,